Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today I'm going to show you how to do a little cupcake, not little, it's a big cupcake holder. It looks way more difficult than it is. It is super simple, very simple, and this is a big cupcake, and voila, the way that it is inside. So this is 2 pieces, again, super simple. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to do the main thing, and then I'm going to explain how I decorated it. First thing, what you're going to need, it's your Simply scoreboard. You're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock. One, it's 5 by 9. That's for the base itself, the bottom. And for the top, you're going to need 3 by 11. So let's get started. I'm going to use my wax paper. Rub this on. And again, that is to make my stylus slide better. Then I'm going to put all the way to the 9 there. We're going to score at 1. We're going to score at 4. Score at 5. And score at 8. So again, it's 1, 4, 5, 8. Flip this around. Score at 1. And score at 4. That's it for this piece. And then this piece here, that it's 11, we're going to score at 5.5. I didn't rub and it don't slide as good. So this one we score at 5.5. So I'm going to move the scoreboard. Now we're going to do the box itself. Reinforce your score. Reinforce all of them. Now you're going to take your 2.5 circle punch. You're going to take this here, hold this there, push this all the way, and on your score line there, line up your punch. Yes, you get a part of this. That is okay. So you have to give a good push because you're cutting through 2 pieces of cardstock. If this happens, that is okay. You can take the sand block and sand it, or you can take just this snip. Here we go. Now we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut the square. All the square need to come off. So take your scissors and let's cut the square off. Make sure you cut the score line. You don't want that because it won't fall good if you keep the score line. Do the same thing here. So we're going to take all those 6 squares. I think that's the longest job, it's to cut those square off. Okay, now I'm going to come here, inside here. Here we go, and I have to do the same thing on this one. You see, I cut completely the score. You see the score, it's kind of bulky, so you want to make sure you take all that off. Like this, I still have a little bit. I want to take this off. If not, it won't be flush and it don't fit right. Okay, now we're going to take the other 2 square and then we're going to be ready to assemble. Here we go. Very simple box. Okay, now our box is ready to assemble. And we're going to take what I said was the back. Reinforce your score. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take snail and put snail here. So when I close it, it's going to stay closed. You want to make sure you put some where it folds there. Okay, let's move that aside for now. Okay, this part here is going to be the back. So you know that is the back of your box. So this is going to be your front. So you don't want your front to be this on top. You want that inside and this to be in the bottom. On the top you want it a nice finish. If you want to stamp on top of it, stamp before you assemble. Like me, I stamp on it, wish big. You can stamp whatever, then you have to do that before you assemble anything. First thing we're going to do, we're going to put snail here. And this is going to get close right there. Remember, this is your front, so those flap, you want it down. You don't want it on top. So what I do, I make sure it's all the way square here. Push it inside. Make sure it's, secure. Do the same thing on this side. Make sure it's all the way square. Here we go. Now, the back, what we're going to do, before we want to glue the back, we're going to put our bag there. So what I'm going to do is put snail here. And then I'm going to put snail right here. Just a strip. So that part going to go inside here. And this going to go up. You can always put your finger inside too. And now you're going to close this. Make sure you're equal on both sides there. One thing that I should have done though, it's add another strip a little bit higher. Here we go. Then push this down, make sure it's all good. You can always, the bag, I would use the red sticky strip just to make sure it's secure very good. Voila, that's how simple it is. It cannot get any more simple than that. I'm going to tell you what I did on this. This I used Sweet Friend. I put the happy birthday. That is from the perfectly pin it. The stamp set, I used that happy birthday on top. The bottom Sweet Friend, that's from the Valentine's set, You Are Love. So I used the Sweet Friend in this. And then for the top here, all my little doodad, I use from the mini, I use the framelit to cut that with the polka dot parade. It's in daffodil. I use those two, and that is in the Hearts of Flutter. That's what I use. And then on the top here, I use Pin It Parade, this stamp set, and that go with the Pin It Parade builder, the punch builder. So that is it. So you can, and then this I just use a toothpick, use my punch and punch some, wish big again, I put it there, and you get your lovely cupcake holder. Super simple. 2 pieces of paper. One it's 5 by 9. The other one it's 3 by 11. That is it, my friend. Hope you learned something new. Till next time, happy stamping.